My name is Lola, and thanks for coming in. Check out my channel. I decided that I wanted my first video to be an account tour, so that y'all can know what I'm working with, what I got, all the artifacts and stuff.
Clee was a brave girl today.
Oh, thank you,
I found
Clee.
a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
Thank you so much for that input. My husband is here today to ask some questions, and just like so he can know my account too. Alright, so let's start with the beginning. So I started February 3rd, 2023. So I've been playing for like 3 years now. Logging in almost daily and spending my resin, turning in my commissions minimum. I actually got into genshin from basically watching quite critical media on the game. And so I was watching this thinking like, oh, what a silly game. What a terrible business model. Have gotcha. And then I don't know what happened, but I ended up wanting to try the game. And so I ended up loving it, and here we are 3 years later. Almost logging in every day. And then I reached AR6, where is it? AR60. In September 25th, 2024. So that was 2 years, or maybe like a year and
It's like a little over 8, like you could say.
year and something months.
Yeah, something months for sure.
I remember when I was really close to AR60, I would like play through like like character story minimum every day because they would give you a lot.
Oh yeah.
And my main reason that I wanted to get to AR60 is because once you get to like the cap, all of that adventure experience gets turned into Mora. And I was like broke because I kept building characters. Let us talk about my favorite part of the game, exploration. I love to explore. This game is so pretty. Actually, we are located in one of the newest pretty areas that I found. Nicole's little hideout or something. It's so cute, and I love the colors and the whimsy. Oh, I love it.
You don't like the puzzles though?
Yeah, that was kind of hard, but that's just because my brain is smooth.
I helped you out. It's fine.
Okay. So I've got 100% in Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, even this little area down here. Sumeru or Sumeru, I don't know. Even the desert, and I, maybe unpopular opinion, I actually kind of liked exploring the desert. This part was a little rough because it was mostly the same terrain and like the underground stuff, but like I thought this area was pretty fun. And then Fontaine, you know, like I said, I really like exploring. And then Natland. It was not my favorite experience. I even got the Easy Breeze Hotel Holiday Resort. And then very recently, I did finish Nod Cry. I actually just did this very recently. And then I even got Inkanomiya, The Chasm Underground, Sea of Bygone Eras, Ancient Sacred Mountain. And that's it. My favorite ones to explore, I loved Liyue, because the colors were so pretty, like the gold. And I don't know, it was just something so satisfying about exploring there. And it was new, because that was obviously one of the first places I explored besides Mondstadt. Inazuma, also because the colors are so pretty. Some of the puzzles were annoying, but you know, Google exists, man. Fontaine was also very fun. I really liked this one. And then I also liked Inkanomiya. I love the music and the visuals for this one, and the world quest. Oh my gosh. Hello. I've also maxed out Reputation as well as the statues, except for Nod Cry, because currently this version we can't max them out. I think it's maximum level 8. And so I have to wait for the next area of Nodcry to get it. And then with the reputation, I've got the gliders. Speaking of my husband, not only did he give me this one, but he got me this one. And this one is the McDonald's collab.
Yeah.
And I saw this and I was like, here, actually, hold on. Where is she? I was like, my Arlecchino needs that. Oh, yeah. And, you know, who doesn't like a little Mickey D's every once in a while?
We went once, didn't get it. Twice, didn't get it. And then I went one day after work and got it for you. And
Yes.
You got it.
He is very, very nice. And he will help me indulge in my obsession with Genshin.
I hope you indulge in yours so you can help me get stuff on mine every now and then.
Yeah, what's your obsession?
Bark.
Varka, yes. And so he actually ended up getting this by himself. He went and got the code for me so that I can put this on Arlecchino,
You still
and
have
it
the
looks so
boxes.
good. I do. I did keep the boxes. It's a limited time. I just find exploration to be so satisfying in this game. But I only do it when I'm in the mood, because there's a finite amount of exploration. And so if I force myself to explore, then I'm going to be sad when I'm in the mood to explore, but I don't have anything to explore. So story, I'm not gonna lie, and girl been slacking a little bit. I did all the Archon quests are done, of course. The story quests are a different story. Okay, so I mean, I've done a lot of them, as you can see, and also already with the anecdote of my grind to AR60, I got a lot of them out of the way, but I'm still missing quite a few, and I think it's just because I don't have the patience right now to sit and listen to a story, even though I really want to.
You see, you still have please.
No, I don't. Please this check mark.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see how fast I moved it. But like, I even like a lot of these characters. Like, I love Yue Mizuki. I'm very interested in Emily's story quest. Sijuan, I love Sijuan. Volcano, she's so cool. Chiori, I'd love to learn more about Chiori. But I just like, I do not have the patience right now to sit and listen to this. I don't know why, but one day I will get the patience again and I'll do it. Hangouts. What's the hangout? I have never done any of these.
I haven't either though, so it's okay.
Yeah, I've never done any of these. I think it's because this endings reach things thing kind of like deters me, because I don't want to have to go through the same story and then just meticulously choose different options to get the different endings, if that's even how it works. I've literally never done one before. Even though I love some of these characters, like Chongyun, I'm interested.
Bennett. Bennett.
Beto's cool.
Anybody that supports my boy
Layla.
Ito.
Lynette.
I'm surprised you haven't done Lynette's yet.
I know. Well, I've never done any of these.
That's true. But like Lynette though.
I did do these. I did. They were time. Shalonen's was so good for no reason. I don't really have anything interesting. I have 1,276 achievements. It's kind of meh.
Compared to mine, it's not.
Well, yeah, but
I know World Explore.
you don't play the game.
That's true. I have good characters though.
I do have like 100% on all of the exploration stuff, except for the new area in Mondstadt and this one, because we can't get the max statue yet. And also, I don't claim the Primo gems until I can claim them all and get this. Why? I don't know. It's just what I do. The highest damage I've ever done is 841,969.
And that was
nice.
In 2023, when you started.
No. That's when, I think that is when I first ever got over 50K.
Okay.
Yeah, because what this does is it will like...
That makes sense.
It will record if it ever goes higher, if that makes sense.
Okay.
For Spiral Abyss, I first ever completed the Spiral Abyss July 2024, and I specifically remember being quite scared to do this, because it was like, oh my gosh, what if like I'm really bad and my account's not good and something blah 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 blah. And then I got 33 stars. But I didn't go for the 36 stars because I was proud of myself. And I didn't want to grind at the time. And then I went my first 36 stars, August 2024. And then I took a break from the game. I still logged in mostly every day. And I spent my resin on like, I think Farina's artifact domain. And then I turned in the commissions and then I was out doing something else. But then I came back in March 2025. And then from here on out, I have 36 starred the Abyss every time it went around. Some of these abysses, extremely painful for me, as they taught me that I have a bit of a skill issue. I'm not very good at the game. Heartbreaking. But it's still very satisfying when I can clear, and it's also extremely satisfying when I can clear with the characters I love. Oh yeah, please in there, baby. So then we have Imaginary Theater. These are my echoes. So I've unlocked a bunch, but I haven't done a fair amount. Completed 9. Look at that.
That's great.
How handy of them to tell us. So these are the echoes that I have completed.
Kazuha.
Girl, let me tell you, Raiden's freaking, that was rough. That was rough, but we did it, and we don't have to talk about it anymore. Elon's was also pretty rough, but we persevered.
We did.
We did. I always like to take a seat. I don't know. This is my favorite in-game. I think it's very fun because it like kind of forces you to use different teams and like change things up. Past performances, first time, just went for a spin, went for a little spin. I think this might have been the first time it came out. I don't know though, don't fact check me on that one. And then tried it out again. I got all these. And then here's that break in the game that I talked about. Came back. I missed one, and I specifically remember this because I tried just absolutely grinding it out, but I just didn't have the damage. It's devastating. And then I started kind of really killing it. And then they added lunar mode, and I just didn't have the damage again for that Stella. And then it happened again. And some of these, like, I finished them with the intention of coming back and like getting luckier to like get all the Stellas, and then I forgot. And then I just didn't. The final end game. I don't care for this end game. This requires so much skill and patience that I just do not possess. So I do the event where you farm the artifacts, and then I kind of peace out. If it seemed like I have a chance, I'll try to go for Fearless, but as you can see, meh. That's all I gotta say. I got Fearless one time, and I grinded so hard for this. Oh my gosh.
Plunge boss.
Yes, because remember, I have a skill issue. I'm not that good at this game. And so this boss, oh, it was a struggle. There's just so many like finger movements and making sure Lakino doesn't get interrupted. But I did it. And so I got that beautiful little pink. That's it. And we'll see if I choose to grind this out or not, because I don't know if I'll be able to do this boss. Let's look at my inventory. Weapons first. I am not much of a weapon banner gamer. Sometimes, if the weapon banner is really good and I don't mind getting either of the weapons, I will pull. And that's how I ended up getting Lenny's weapon with no Lenny. Because he ran with Yelan, and I wanted to get Yelan's weapon. I did not get Yelan's weapon. I got this weapon, but it's still good. Ganyu can rock it. I got Yoimiya's weapon. I have a ridiculous amount of Amos's bows. Like, why? And my first ever 5-star in this game. My first ever 5-star I ever got. Wolf's Gravestone. And I put it on Noelle. Yep.
That's a great choice.
I've learned a little bit from them. This, oh my gosh. I had to fight so hard for this weapon. I think I pulled for it on 2 separate weapon banners, and I lost both times. And so the first time I ended up getting Yoimiya's bow, and I stopped there. Okay? And then the second time it came around, it was with Raiden and Kanichi. And so painful.
I wish my Kanichi had that freaking Claymore.
Guess who doesn't have Kanichi?
I do.
Me. I don't have Kanichi. And so I ended up sucking it up, and I just went for it, and I got it, and I love it, and I'm happy about it. I got Farina's because I love Farina, and the weapon is so pretty.
It's a sword. It's not a sword.
It's a scepter. Ayaka and Navia ran at the same time. I did not have Navia, and I didn't have any plans to pull Navia. However, I did have Ayaka. And Miss Splitter Reforged is an awesome sword. It's an awesome sword. I saw a bunch of people pulling on this weapon banner and getting Miss Splitter, and I was like, oh, me. That's gonna be me. I manifest it. It did not work. And so I ended up with Verdict without a Navia. It's like, what do I do with this? And I ended up not pulling anymore. And so I actually got Miss Splitter whenever the Inazuma Chronicle Wish banner came out, which is actually, fun fact, very bad value because the pity is higher on the Chronicle Wish banner than the weapon banner. So yeah, I ended up pulling for Navia on her rerun. And we love, actually. We love.
We do. Navi's fun. Navi's cool.
Got 954 books. Anyone's curious?
You got a lot less of the, or a lot more of the other ones too.
These ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I have so many. We can see my Mora right now. It's pretty good, actually. I haven't really been spending a lot of it. Primo Gems, on the other hand.
You tried so hard.
Pain. I have 56 crowns.
Of course.
I have so many characters that I do want to crown. I just don't. I just hate spending the money for it. Like, the only character I crowned, which y'all will see later, I farmed the talent materials, and then I didn't actually go for it for, like, I want to say weeks. Because it's, like, I think 750k for each crown, and I did a triple crown moment. These are my gadgets. I don't know if anyone's interested in them. I got the compasses. It's not really that cool. And then my precious items. I got my cakes. I've made sure to log in on my birthday every year because I want these cakes. And they're so cute. I have 78 fragile resin right now. And then I make sure to get every Oculus because they have all of them to get the statue to level 10 plus one extra. And I always get the one extra because it looks so good. So I keep this because it's precious. It's very cute. I will not open it.
What about your crazy amount of dream solvents?
Yes. I just don't craft that many weapons.
Flex on me so hard. You don't just need them for weapons though. Conversion of boss materials too.
I just don't use them that much. 13 Dust of Enlightenment, 29 Sanctifying Elixir.
Golly.
Rainy day. Saving it for a rainy day. You never know. Let's go into the spending habits. Alright. I think I'd be classified as a dolphin because I buy the welcome and I buy the battle pass every month. I have not spent actual money to get a character or a weapon. Knock on wood, because I would like to keep it that way. The characters are expensive in this game. This game is expensive. You know, proof or whatever. Like, I haven't bought the top-ups this go around. I do have these, and it's because I save all of the 300 Genesis crystals that you get when you buy the Welkin for character outfits or just like emergency situations when I like need a character. These are the ones that I bought, and I might buy some more at some point. Never know. Never say never. Oh, wait, that's so cool. I didn't know you could look at this.
We were experiencing this for the first time, folks.
Ayaka was my first ever limited time 5-star in this game. Alright? However, I also lost my first ever 50-50 to this girl right here. Oh, I was devastated. I was so sad. And so, a little FOMO happened when Ayaka's banner was coming to a close. And this was the only time I've done this, and I hope I never have to do it again. I used a gift card to get Genesis crystals to get her because I didn't want to miss out. She was one of the characters I started playing this game for, and she's just so cool and cute. Man, that was an experience. That was a humbling moment. I'm also not gonna lie. My girl Ayaka has been a little disrespected.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler
So much for
cherishes
the
their
first
gems.
5-star.
The next notable character I got, Miss Nahida, another character that I started playing this game for. I love Nahida so much. Alright, I would probably name a pet cat after her. This was my second limited time 5-star character that I got, and I won the 50-50, but I had to go all the way to 90 pity. Honestly, looking back, I have no idea why I continue to play this game. I am a believer in hybrid Nahida, okay? However, her build isn't that great right now. Like, her EM, I think, is a little low. This is one of the best pieces on my account. That one's pretty good. But yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the piece you need to replace.
Oof. However, she's C0. 10, baby.
Yep.
She is my only crowned character. I don't think I've used a single crown on any other character. And that really should change.
Yeah, you have other characters that you play more.
Yes. The next character that I wanted to show is Yoimiya. I wanted Yoimiya because she's so precious and sweet. Y'all already saw that she has her main weapon. Her artifacts are pretty good.
Is she a pyro character?
Mm-hmm.
They made her build look so electro.
Yeah, I don't really know why they did that. Her EM is pretty low, and she has energy recharge, which she does not need. But this is her build. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, she's been power crept to the high heavens. I love Glee so much. She's so precious. She's another one of the characters I started playing this game for. And I told myself, as soon as her banner comes, I'm getting her. And I got her. Now, I'm not gonna lie, her build is not that great right now. She has a new best set, which I have farmed, but I haven't like went for like leveling all those pieces up and stuff because, you know, maybe future video, I never know. And also, she is my only C2 limited 5-star. And the first one I got from the To Temper Thyself in Journey Far. I got the first one there, and then I got the second one on a whim when that Mondstadt banner.
The banner.
The Mondstadt banner just came, or that last one that just came out. And I had to go, I think, to pity, but I did win the 50-50 and I was so happy. Because this one's really good for her. She decreases opponent's defense. That's huge. Talents 888 right now. Disrespectful.
You need to triple crown her.
However,
you should triple crown her.
In time. I also do have her outfit. So cute. But I'd been rocking it for so long that I started missing this one because this one's also just so precious. Yeah, Klee is not too impressive. She definitely gets the job done. I mean, I've cleared current Spiral Abysses with her, but I know she can be better. She can wreak some havoc.
She throws bombs for a living.
I'll show my Yelan. I'm not gonna lie, my Yelan's HP is pretty low. The ratio is pretty okay, especially with the energy recharge. Rocking a fab bow. I am waiting for the day that they put her C1 in that.
The temper thyself?
Yes, because that would be so awesome. But she's 699. Why did I level this up? I don't know. I love Farina. She's so precious. I got her weapon. That's how precious she is. And then her artifacts are pretty good, I would say. Take them in. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. C0. 199. She's definitely one that I need to crown. And so she's got 31k health. this ratio, which is like low-key, I think a little too much crit rate.
You think?
And let's go to Raiden. So I got Raiden next. I love her. She looks awesome. I love her so much. I got her weapon. Again, she has some pretty good artifacts. I spent a lot of time, like I think most dedicated Genshin players, in the emblem domain. She is rocking the electro damage rather than attack, because I think that's better on my Raiden. I don't know though. I'm not. I just do what people tell me. C0 and then talents 199. Definitely another crown needs. Sure. And so her ratio is this ratio. Her crit rate could definitely be a little higher. She is so cool. She came out during a time when I wasn't too into the game, but I was logging in every day. So I had like 40k plus primo gems. And I was like, let me just pull for the 5-star. If I get her, I get her. If I lose, then I have a guaranteed. Because she is awesome, but I just wasn't feeling her when she first came out. And probably because I wasn't into the game, I wasn't playing through the story or anything like that. Now that I played through the story and everything, she's awesome. I love her. So she's got her main weapon. This domain does not want to give me good artifacts. It is such a pain. Like, look at, what is that?
Horrible.
What? Well, actually, when I click on it, it's not that bad, but like, it could be better. That was pretty good. Sometimes I switch these up, but I like having a higher crit rate. C0, 999. She could probably do a triple crowning, how much she has carried me. So she's got 2k, 92, 177, ER, which she doesn't really need. But yeah, she definitely does the damage that she needs to. And let's go to our girl Navia here.
Navia!
So again, I got the weapon before I got the character the wrong way. Not usually how people get it. But I do not regret getting Navia at all. I love her so much. She's so pretty. She's so cute. When you hit that E and you get that crit, it's like 400k. Amazing. I've farmed forever in this domain. This domain also did not want to give up the goods. It took forever. And even then, like, they're not great. That was pretty nice, actually. But yeah, it was a lot.
You should crown her too.
At least her E. And so she's got 2.4, 79 to 12. Alright, so then let's go to Natland. Natland just came out, or actually announced drip marketing happening. Guess who I see? Oh my gosh.
Another tiny person.
So cute. I love Kachina so much. She is so precious. But I was like, I've got to have this girl. She is so cute. So we got the free Kachina during the story. And then I pulled on Mulani's debut banner. And I only got 2 constellations of her. It's so painful. And then this one, I just randomly got, I think, on a standard pull. And so she's still C3. But this is her support set. Because I love her. And she works so hard. This is DPS Kachina. Because she deserves to be on field. Alright. Definitely another crown will be needed here. And so this is her damage set. But remember, she's on Codex. So she gets... how much? 40% crit rate. So her actual ratio when she's in combat is 82, 175. Not too shabby. Not too bad. I really like the small characters. I don't know if you can tell. I got Miss Ganyu. She's so pretty. I wanted Ganyu since I started the game. And I missed her on her rerun banner because I so remember she ran with Baiju. And I only had 30 pulls. I gave her all 30 of my pulls and she did not come home. And I was like, well, crap. Guess I don't get Ganyu. So I had to get her on the Leowick Chronicle Wish banner. I got her. She's so cute. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not very good at the charge attack playstyle, but gosh darn it, do I still try. So she's rocking Lenny's bow because I like playing her more on freeze teams than the melt teams that she usually runs on. As we can see, she's rocking some Blizzard Strayer. It's certainly okay. She got C1 just this round because of the free constellation that we get for some 5 stars. And she's 888, so she should definitely be going to 9 at some point. This is her ratio. It's not too bad for a freeze because you get extra crit rate. Clorind. This girl wanted to come home so bad. I gave her 30 pulls on her banner and she came home. And I was like, all right, welcome to the team. Welcome. So she's rocking just Finale of the Deep. She got Arlecchino's leftovers. So this is what she's rocking. That's a pretty good piece. And I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy how she feels, but she does not do the damage that I tell her to do. Which is kind of unfortunate. So like if y'all have any comments of like what I'm missing on her build, here we have the cutest little bubble girl ever. She has 45k. We love her. The ratio doesn't really matter. She has ER because who doesn't want to blast some enemies with a giant syringe? You know what I mean? And she's also just such a great battery for Farina. Like, oh, so good. Her artifacts are like kind of whatever because she just needs like HP. It's real pretty good. But yeah, it's kind of whatever. If I could C6 any 5-star, it probably would be Sijuan because I could basically make her like another DPS. I want to show y'all this character because for some reason I just got like ridiculously good pieces for her. Because I was farming so much for Arlecchino's pieces, I naturally got a lot of the unfinished Reverie pieces as well. And so, like, they're pretty good. So, it's delicious. Miss Nefer. The one with the cat. Alright? I don't have her weapon. I tried to get it, but I lost. I got one of the standard banner weapons, so it didn't even matter. Devastating, but she has such a good free-to-play option for a weapon that I was like, okay, whatever, we'll just move on. Another character that I got pretty lucky with the artifacts. Like, this just dropped for me. Hello?
Pretty good.
I know. This one's pretty good. Pretty good. No constellations. I need to get these talents up. That was pretty good, and she gets crit rate from the artifact set again. Like, she does some damage. Those legs, they hurt. If you get kicked by them, ouch. This girl. I remember panicking because I saw her drip marketing, and I was like, she's beautiful, but I don't have the primos to get her. So her banner comes out. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give her 2 10 pulls. 2 10 pulls shouldn't come home. It was bothering me. It's nagging on my very soul. Okay? And so I came back to the game and I was like, I'm gonna give her 1 more 10 pull because 30 is the magical number. Boom. She's here.
I remember this time.
I was screaming metaphorically. So she is also another one who has pretty good artifacts. I think it's because she needs defense, and defense, like many people, just naturally comes my way. It loves to live on my account.
Like me with Ito.
No constellations. Talent. Ooh, gotta get those talents up too. She's rocking the 3-star, even though I do also have this one if she ever needs to rock it. 2.5k defense. Pretty sick. And then 40 and 265. Like, she's not doing too bad. She does damage. She hurts. So those are all the characters that like I had an interesting story about, or like their builds are really good, or I just love them so much. I have other 5 stars. Just go through real quick. So, I think you'll notice a pattern of the characters.
Oh, look at that.
Of the characters that I do not pull. That I don't pull for. I wonder what it could be.
Risley Knieve.
Even though I really wanted Flynn's.
Flynn's, I have Flynn's.
So I do not pull for the men very often because I am just a pretty lady enjoyer. I love me a good pretty lady.
Love me a strong dude.
I don't really have an explanation for it. I'm just not very interested in them.
You should have pulled for Flynn's.
I gave him the magic 30 and he did not want to come home and I took it personally.
And then I got his weapon and Marcus' weapon. That's right. I was so happy about that.
So the characters I want, y'all, I want Linnea so bad. She is so cute. Her story quest was adorable. I freaking farmed 34 of these. Actually, some of them are from completing her story quest, but regardless. And she did not come home. I'm devastated. Actually, it was even more devastating because the game gave me a false hope because I clicked to give her a 10 pull, got a 5-star, freaking lost. It was Chi-Chi.
Freaking Chi-Chi. Freaking Chi-Chi.
Ew. Over Chi-Chi.
She's got us a couple of times.
Yeah, she started showing up recently, and I do not like it.
She came home when I was trying to pull for Farkas, because I think I lost Farkas.
I remember that, because it was devastating.
Yeah.
Because you did not have the pulls to guarantee him. Back to the characters, my wish list, if you will, or that'd be cool if I got him wish list.
Farkas?
No, I will 100% be going for Linnea on her rerun. It would be awesome if I got Flynn's, Varessa, Chaska, Shinyun, Chiori.
Nouvelle.
I'd take a Yaimiko. Maybe mess around with trying to make Eula
would be cool.
Do some damage.
Eula's cool.
We love her dance.
Eula dance.
But I'm not gonna go out of my way to get any of these characters besides Linnea.
Ito.
And this character will never find her way on my account. And it's unfortunate because she's Pyro Archon, but and this might be a hot take. Prepare yourselves. Prepare. Why did they put the Natlan Archon in a freaking biker outfit? Why would they do that? And the zipper? Have you noticed the zipper? It goes all the way down. How uncomfortable. How uncomfortable. And she's on a bike? Why?
I could forgive the bike.
No, I will not forgive them.
I cannot forgive the outfit. She shouldn't be a biker.
Actually, all of Natlan commits this kind of sin. I mean, maybe you could see Kachina's drill. I don't know.
Can you just
but Shalonen is literally rocking rollerblades. Yeah. And a DJ set. Right there. Yeah, thank you for showing. And then Chaska just rides a gigantic gun.
That's pretty cool, though.
But it's I don't know. It was very interesting decisions that they made, and I don't like them. But it's okay. It is what it is, and I still play the game.
Grappling hook might be actually the least high-techy one, because it's just hiya, magic rope.
Yeah, but his whole aesthetic is pixels. That doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, it's true.
But anyways, that's my opinion. So the last thing I wanted to show, because I'm low-key proud, is I wanted to show some of my builds rankings on Akasha. So as we can see in this niche category right here, I got a top 2 Farina, excuse me. But then my Farina in the more normal category is top 5%. My Raiden is top 3, Navia is top 4, Fischl, which I forgot to show y'all, is top 5, Nikita for on-field is top 6, my Ayaka with Miss Splitter is top 7, my Yoimiya is top 9, Elon top 12, Nefer top 16, and then Arlecchino's top 26. The final thing is my best crit piece is this flower at 42 crit value, so I'm still on my journey to get that 50 crit value. We will end it here in my teapot. I am not a teapot gamer, alright? First things first, I'm not a teapot gamer. I actually use the replicas that sometimes like people put out. So if you do this, thank you. You saved me from having an ugly teapot because I'm just not good at decorating like this. If you clicked on this video and you stayed the whole way through, thank you so much for doing that. I really, really appreciate it. If I've earned a like or a subscribe, that'd be awesome, but there's also no pressure. I hope the quality is okay, and my goal is to... Alright, Clea.
I'll get grounded.
My goal is to continue to up the quality. Yeah, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or your week and all that stuff. Bop. Bop.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
Theater. It's time to go to the theater. Theater.
Theater.